welcome to tonight's episode of the Holochronicles, Chapter 16. It's been a while, and unfortunately I may have to wait a little bit more, but we'll see. I am your host, Odin. I typically play Dahlia over on the Far and Wide campaign, and I will be a DM for another game starting next Monday as well, for the brand new series on our channel, the One Piece Endless Horizon campaign. Where I have two people who will be playing in that here with me now, and we have two others joining us. We're not going to go into details too much because we don't want to spoil anything for the campaign. I will say we just got the final results of our art done for the characters. Looks fantastic. Very excited for it. But for now, we're going to go run down the line here and have everyone introduce yourselves, starting with Zim. Then to Tyndi, then to Bridge, then to Rykon.
My name is Jeff, and I'll be playing the role of Zim, the bounty hunter. And tonight's episode of Choose Your Roll is brought to you by my own paranoia. What the fuck was that?
That was a good one.
Oh, 3 points. Well done. Hi, I'm Casey. I'm playing Consular Mediator Tyndi. And when I'm not playing with these fine fellows, I am interviewing GMs and game writers and all sorts of tabletop creatives on the joy of GMing. And also wrapping up our first season of actual plays in the world of Doctor Who with Anywhere But Now. Details hopefully in the doobly-doo. Thanks.
Hello. I am the one known as Micah. In this game, I am known as Bridge. Stop barking, please.
We can't hear it.
Okay. Someone's out there feeding the horses and they're freaking out.
Okay.
On the Saturday games, I'm known as Yordrick, and I'll be known as the best character ever on the other Monday games, to be decided.
Yo, that is a statement. You all better, AJ and everyone else who will be a part of that, better step up their game.
Nobody take that out of context or quote me on it.
Fuck you, I will be quoting you on it.
No!
I'm telling Kat right now.
Hey, wait a second.
Alright, and that leaves...
Hello, everybody. My name is AJ. Usually I'm your DM extraordinaire every single Saturday as long as I'm still breathing. But tonight, I get to resume Rykon's score, the Dark Jedi Immune. And on the other Mondays, I get to be Clover, the Kuja Rogue. With my little pet snake, Marinara.
Alright. Real quick before we start, AJ. You're the DM extraordinaire. I'm the discount GM. Let's go.
Yeah, you get to be the discount. I am the extraordinaire. And as long
The great value DM.
he does work at Walmart.
Oh, no.
No!
Literally the Walmart GM over here.
Oh, man. Hopefully not for long.
I'm
All
over
right,
here
I'm
calling
government
myself
issue.
a dungeon maestro.
I'm government
Just to
issue.
see the differences.
Alright. Who here would like to do a recap of what we did last time? If anyone can do a recap of last time,
Not it.
to earn a reroll.
I do
Not
them
it.
most of the time.
Not it?
I can make an attempt.
Alright, let's hear it.
So when last we left our adventurers, we fought giant spiders, and for the first half of the fight, struggled for a fucking lot because they kept webbing us up. We were able to pull through it afterwards, and once we did, we found a spot to camp out and hook onto a convoy. I forget what the ship was called. A giant train carrying stuff.
Pretty much a train.
After that, we moved over to a stealth system and made our way up to the front of the train, where we found totally legally not Rick Moranis as an inquisitor, and convinced him to just stop being an inquisitor.
Yeah, that's kind of just it.
That
Yeah.
should just about cover it.
Sad,
Okay.
real sad. Rick Moranis never decided to invent a shrink ray.
True. Alright.
That's right, we kept getting people into the hole.
I'll fill a little bit of holes. But take your reroll for it because you at least tried. You got most of it. So something touches up. You guys Looney Tunes nearly half the guards off the ship into a hole. And you were able to talk down the... Hard to even call him an Inquisitor anymore. Darth Helmet, as he has decided that it's probably better he goes with you guys before the Empire decides to just kill him. So we are going to pick up. You have just unloaded the probe droids off the ship to the Wookiees. You see a couple of them kind of just tossing up what looks like explosives onto it. It looks like they're planning to send it on its merry way again with a different set of cargo. They just kind of offer you a seat in the back of the kind of thing carrying the equipment as they start making their way back towards camp. We'll just call him Mirand for now. Mirand is kind of just sitting there next to you guys awkwardly as you kind of make your way back. If you have anything you want to talk about, you can talk about it now, or we can cut right to it.
No, I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, we can cut.
Yeah, Tyndi just watches him with very narrow eyes the entire time, and just subtly trying to be as unsettling as possible.
You do that as you realize he's kind of just... He seems to be more worried looking around the forest than of you right now. Every time there's a small noise, he jumps. And looks that direction.
Lovely.
So, what did you do before you were an Inquisitor?
Oh, I was a Jedi. You know, did the stuff Jedis did. Wasn't really in the war though. I was more one of those kind of guys who... I worked in the library.
You were a pencil pusher.
Yeah.
And you somehow made it through and
I
got on the list for Inquisitor.
I bullshitted my way through, mate.
Well, good on you then.
Yep. I genuinely don't think they would have let me in. I lied my ass off. They, for some reason, couldn't prove me wrong, and here I am. Yeah.
I mean, if it worked, it worked.
Tyndi says, fascinating. I must have missed the Sith scripture that praises dishonesty.
I feel like that's their whole thing. You know how much lore of the Sith is just them stabbing each other in the back? Like their whole
That's
thing.
betrayal. That's betrayal.
It's still dishonesty.
He is correct. To betray someone, you've had to they've had to have trusted you, meaning you're an ally, and psych, you were not.
Say they scheme, they betray, they stab each other in the back. Hell, they plan their demise. Every time they get a new apprentice, the apprentice starts scheming of how to kill the master.
If they know this, then it's not a secret.
What the heck is the point of all of this? This just seems really stupid.
It is!
Bridge, it's to cultivate power and strength.
If you just keep killing the person ahead of you, how does anything get actually done?
You have to be stronger to kill them, and therefore the next generation is always stronger.
Yeah, he's unfortunately right about that.
I guess?
Well, it's like this. If you train someone and you make them as powerful as you, but they become more powerful, and then they kill you and train someone to be as powerful as them, and you just keep repeating that cycle, eventually you're just going to go from like a D class to all the way up to like an A class kind of thing. Takes time.
Tyndi raises a finger.
That really
and
seems
says,
to limit... I guess it's more of a quality over quantity thing, because, I mean, if you just always kill the teacher that taught you, you're never going to
They have the rule of 2 as well. You know, can never be more than 2 of them, a master and an apprentice, because then they just start killing each other.
Bridge, a little bit of galactic history. They had empires that ruled this entire galaxy multiple times. They fell to infighting every time.
Yeah.
Tyndi spins a story about ancient Sith Lord who knew 1,000 secrets and raised up an apprentice who grew impatient and killed his master, learning only 999. And then the next student comes along and loses patience. And another secret that was not written down is lost for all time because of this baked in aggression until next to nothing of the lauded 1,000 secrets of Master So and so remain.
Have you ever heard the tale
Also
of Darth
works.
Plagueis the Wise?
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how it also works half the time too. It depends on really of who's the master and who's the apprentice. Yeah, kind of very selective on that kind of shit.
Clearly.
Well, in my opinion, it just seems kind of ridiculous. Rolls away.
Okay. Yeah, not too long. You make it back to the Wookiee camp as they start to unload the probe droids. You see Tony and Dolly kind of just playing cards on a crate near the ship. The good doctor just kind of watching them. They kind of wave at you. Hey, how did the rest of that go?
We got another one.
We're not
We taking
keeping
strays?
this one.
You know,
I mean, we're
sometimes it
taking
feels
you.
like it.
We're not keeping this one. Got it.
Nope.
What was the deal you made with him?
He gets
He
to live.
gets to live. Looks to Rykon.
I look down a bridge.
He kind of speaks up. They agreed to, in exchange for me not doing anything, leaving them alone, and giving them as many secrets as I can, they take me to Tython and just drop me off. They get to have my lightsaber, though. I get to keep the crystal. He just kind of awkwardly shuffles away from you guys and heads over to the card game. As one of the other rebel members kind of comes up to you guys and he goes, "All right, not bad. You did good. Yeah. Wow. To be honest, you got us a lot of equipment. Guess you got one last job from us, and then we can. I mean, we'll search through the search now, obviously, but like while you're doing the last bit, we'll do what we can, and you'll do what you can. Last thing we need from you guys is there is a Wookiee slave camp, not too well, an okay distance away from here. Figured we'd let you guys decide on how you want to take care of it. You could try to sneak in or try to assault the place. They got nearly about 80 Wookiees in there.
What kind of rest can we get before we get there?
Oh, you're not in no hurry. Take as much rest as you need. Gives us more time to get these things activated and searching anyways.
Is there any kind of layout? Is there any kind of knowledge of the layout of the camp?
Yeah, it's you got the main interior where they keep the Wookiees. Kind of this, as far as we know, this. I mean, we don't know too much. Obviously, we haven't been inside, but large interior section to keep the Wookiees towards the front of the base. They have a kind of this like yard thing that we've seen that they kind of let them roam around. All the Wookiees are kind of, they have these like collars on them. And they're surrounded by electrical cages. We've seen one of them try to jump the cage, and well, they activated the collar and pop pretty much went the head. Kind of like what slavers do in the Outer Rim. But you have quite a few. You got 2 towers. They have some. They got some stormtroopers on them with some serious artillery. I mean, like, frontal assault may not be the best idea. You got 2 towers at the either end of the facility. We think those hold the controls, one for the collar and one for the cages. And then you kind of have the back of the facilities that kind of hold, the stormtrooper barracks, the typical shit you see, food area. and a loading bay. And that's about it. If you wanted to, you guys are after that one asshole at the larger base, right?
Uh-huh.
If you snuck in and did all that and the Wookiees start to revolt, you could try to take a emergency shuttle out with them undercover and head your way over to the larger base as stormtroopers, or well, I think Tall, Dark, and Scary over here is probably going to have to go in as a pretend inquisitor.
Nods.
I look over to Darth Helmet's clothing. Is there any way we could refit it as a costume for Rykon?
You, with enough time, like a day or two, yeah, you could probably get it like with some other materials to make it look bigger and fit Rykon for a kind of makeshift Inquisitor outfit.
I look towards Darth Helmet and I ask, tell me, I know how your naming structure works. Which number brothers are available?
Oh goodness. Thinks about it. I think the 7th brother just came up for grabs.
Understood.
Killed by a Jedi not too long ago.
So, what would you be going by in this situation, looking to Rykon?
I would be the 7th brother.
Looks to Darth Helmet.
Hmm?
What were you exactly?
I kind of lost my title.
Oh.
Yeah. I was considered like the 12th brother at one point, which is they don't really do rankings by the numbers typically, but I think they put me as that because it was the highest number and I was the least talented. But yeah. If you need the outfit, I can give it to you. I just need a set of common clothing for someone.
I don't think I have anything that would fit.
Right. If I have
I'm
to
sure
alter
amongst
his...
the rebels they have just a pair of spare clothes, probably.
Yeah, say if
Yeah.
I have to alter his clothes to fit me, my clothes don't fit him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Too big.
you can ask the rebels. The rebels kind of look over to him, and he goes, "We'll find something for him. Just give us a minute." And you see him whistle to some guy, have him come over. He whispers, and the guy just kind of nods and heads off, looking. He goes, "So seems you're going with the stealth approach."
Indeed.
That seems
I mean,
wise.
we can always start with stealth, and if need be, we can change it up. But if we don't start with stealth, there's no real changing it from that perspective.
Well put.
There. Our scouts also informed us of another thing that you may want to take interest in. Apparently, some Imperial crafts came into the atmosphere not too long ago. Not major ships, but 3 smaller ships. We think they came over from Oshus.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you guys had something to do with
Multiply.
Oshus?
I can neither confirm nor deny that statement.
Okay. Well,
Next time we maroon a craft, we kill them all.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't
agreed.
have any more explosives. We didn't have another spare ship.
Also true, we did kind of that whole plan was to just bluff them out.
Well, you forget the most tried and true strategy there ever was. Sit there and shoot them.
I would say that your one ship probably could not have done enough damage to.
Really? Even if we just
Destroy the
target the
entire ship.
engines? We destroyed the bridge.
You did. The issue was they would eventually have gotten a lot more of their TIE fighters out.
Well, now most of our money's gonna go towards explosives. Or an ion cannon.
That's
True.
the spirit.
Oh, let's
Fit
just
that
put
on
her in
our
the
ship.
window life support.
The guy kind of looks at you and goes, so, it seems you might know of whom may be after you. In that case, be careful, because they're probably going to head immediately to the main base, which is where the one target of yours is. Granted, they may not stay, and they may head out looking for someone else. So, take caution.
Appreciated.
All right. You see the trooper come back and just throw a bundle close to Darth Helmet. And he goes, "Oh, okay, I'll be right back." He kind of goes into the ship to change. 2 minutes later, he comes out and starts handing you guys his Inquisitorious outfits. And he goes, "Just make sure you it's dry clean only.
Bridge is already undoing seams.
He's like going over the what you need to do to keep it like quality as he sees you ripping it apart to do stuff. He goes, "Okay, never mind." Starts to head back to the card game. And yeah, so unless anything you have, 2 days will pass as they will get the outfit ready for you.
About to say, above game, Bridge does not have the means of doing clothing, so hopefully someone else does.
Nope.
They have an entire
Nope.
camp. You can have
Okay.
someone do it for you.
Would in the 2 days, would Bridge be able to go through some of the inventory and see if there's anything of use for us?
In terms of what they stole,
Yes.
yeah, roll me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. Is this the right sheet? Yes, this is the right sheet. Had to make sure I didn't have the other body up. Investigation. 1, 2, 3.
15.
Yeah.
From what you're able to kind of go through and what they're willing to give you, they're willing to give you 2 med packs, so pretty much 2 standard healing potions.
Okay.
They are able to give you 1 droid repair kit,
Okay.
and they are able to give you a single use cloaking device.
Ooh.
Mmm.
So when activated, using your action, your character will immediately go invisible.
Oh,
It lasts for 1 hour. It's pretty much the invisibility spell. It will last for 1 hour. If you attack, it will turn off, and it's a one-time use.
It's basically the infiltrate, what I got.
Yeah, but anyone can use this.
Okay. That is good. So that technically means we could have 2 people invisible if need be, because I could be concentrating on infiltrating and someone else have a stealth unit on. If we wanted to do the whole Rykon as a person, Rykon could be a brother, and then... Wasn't Zim too tall to be a stormtrooper? Wasn't that the thing?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So yeah, Tyndi could technically be a... We could put Tyndi in one of the stormtrooper clothings we have, and Zim and I could be invisible if we want to try that approach.
I will say that
I
they
would
won't
not
question
burn.
you as a droid.
Say, I don't think they'd question the droid.
Fair enough. Then it would be a question of if we'd want to use one of my casts or the unit.
Up to you.
Yeah. Well, so let's just give the cloaking device to Jeff for now,
Alright.
and when it becomes necessary, he can then use it to get in and just kind of trail behind us invisible.
Mm-hmm. Who wants the healing kits and the droid repair kit? Because I have my healing abilities to do on people.
So while I can seethe, it'd probably be good to give me one of the med kits.
You are mobile,
Tyndi would-
so that would be good.
Yeah. Tyndi could hold on to one of the droid kits in case, the worst should happen.
Especially because you two tend to stick together in combat, that would be quite useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zim and Raikon being the more frontline fighters. Or, you know, Zim just tanking everything.
He's got
Just
it.
just ultra instincting through a boss fight solo.
I'm not salty. Too salty, I'm not
Just-
salty.
I understand your pain, bro. Don't worry.
Sit.
Alright.
Yeah, remember, Roden, you did that to Micah!
Yeah, I know, I know. Alright.
Oh my god, I couldn't do
Uh,
anything in that fight.
I guess we're still taking suggestions. Over the 2 days, Kai's still trying look up tutorial videos that I can complete my arms
You-
tech implements learning.
You can do one lookup, DC15, as you start loading up holotape videos on the Space YouTube.
Alright, which stat is it?
It is, I believe, Wisdom to Learn.
Wisdom to learn,
So-
intelligence to teach.
Yep, so DC15.
Thank
19,
God.
so you get the points. As you watch the video and you're like, oh, finally, it clicks. And you're like, alright. You are able to learn what you need. That was your
Right,
final
I
point
have-
for it?
I have complete arms tech implements.
Alright. However, that is going to take your entire time, so you won't be able to really mess with things.
Okay.
That being said, 2 days pass. Raikon, you were presented with a Inquisitor outfit, kind of makeshift. You get an idea that this would not hold up against an actual Inquisitor. They would look at you and go,
Yeah, probably not.
yeah.
We don't have anyone able to
It's
long
got
neck.
slightly different black fabric, making it larger.
Yeah.
I say I may have a +6 to deception, but we still have to be careful.
Yeah.
This isn't.
They just
This
look
is
at you and like, wait a second.
This isn't
That's
void glass, This is
midnight.
charcoal.
That's not obsidian.
I'm glad you
Indeed.
two went to the same place.
Tyndi,
Yes.
you were handed a set of Stormtrooper armor. They kind of looking to go. They go out to find one your size, as well as not completely shot up with blaster bolts. So here you go.
Appreciated. Is there any kind of information coming with the suit, like a registry number or anything like that?
Yeah, chain code probably gonna be important.
All right. Yeah, you are given a 6-digit chain code as you kind of go
Holy.
through the armor. Chain code 648961.
648961.
Wow,
I typed it in the chat.
thank God it wasn't 8,008,135.
Yeah.
Why?
Micah, put that in a calculator.
Oh, okay. No, I know.
Yeah. So you find the chain code. Raikon, you were given the outfit. I'm assuming you both switch into them.
Uh-huh.
Right. Tyndi, do you have proficiency in light armor?
I believe
medium or
so.
light?
Double checking.
I hope.
Yes,
Oh, thank
I
God.
do have proficiency in light and medium
I think he
armor.
was only. I think he
Okay.
only has light.
So, let me just look. I
Good,
can
because
actually
that would.
look
If
at
not, that would
Stormtrooper.
have halved your speed.
Yes, it would have. Which I think would have been funny because Form 3 doesn't use too much anyway.
See,
Let's see.
I'm very glad my armor is a personal energy shield and mesh
Alright.
combat armor.
So your armor class is now going to be 12 plus your dex modifier.
Well, it was originally 13.
13. So
What's your dex mod?
Yeah, what's your dex mod?
Dex is 2.
Now it's
2.
14.
So it's 14.
Okay. 14
Maybe-
plus 2?
Maybe
You
we
can wear it.
start
You might
uh,
just stick to this armor after this.
No, 12 plus 2. Now you have a DC
Gotcha.
14.
Yeah.
or
yeah,
AC.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, maybe we spray paint the armor after this, and you just keep it.
Good, do that.
I have been in the market.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, Zim, obviously, you will go invisible the closer you get to it, as you are given directions, and I will need a survival check as you try to navigate the forest of Kasyyyk.
Well, I'm not Yordrick. I don't got the wisdom in this case.
Net neutral here.
Anyone can do the survival check.
Oh yeah, that would be me.
So I thought you have an ability with this too.
Yeah, it gives me advantage on it.
Yeah, he's the Space Ranger.
You know what? I'm gonna use my reroll right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Fair.
Oh my god.
Okay, you avoided the spiders again. As you all kind of make your way through the forest of Kasyyyk. Zim, you for half a second start going down the path that you, in the back of your mind, you start hearing bells and you go, right, spiders. As you turn around and immediately start off the other path.
Right, Kasyyyk.
Yeah. As suddenly, you will all be at the bottom of this map.
You're a bottom.
As you see the
Holy shit. Holy crap.
stormtrooper base.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a big map.
Holy shit, indeed.
As you just see roughly 30 different Wookiees just all like collared and in these fences. You see one of them right close to you, this one. Kind of
Wow.
just look at you guys. It looks tired, defeated, exhausted, just out of spirits. Zim, I'm
this
gonna
would
assume
probably-
that you.
Token change.
I was gonna say now would probably be a good time to use the cloaking device.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I would imagine you've done that before walking into this area.
Yep. Like as soon as the guards in the tower were visible to me.
Yeah, as you kind of look up towards the towers, you see these troopers holding weapons that you haven't seen stormtroopers use before. As you realize that they are holding heavy blasters, which are pretty much just machine gun turrets.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
As they kind of look at you, they start to raise it a little bit as before they look over and they see Rykon, they immediately lower it.
I just look
I-
up at them, shake my head as we proceed forward.
You're saying
Can
something?
I do some kind of perception check to try and figure out how heavy those heavy blasters are?
Yeah. I would say do me an intelligence check. This is how much knowledge you would have on this weapon.
You're like, oh
18.
no, I got credit
Rolled an
signs for
18.
eyeballs right now.
18. You remember similar stuff to that in the Clone Wars when you served. These things can shoot up to 8 shots at once. They don't do a ridiculous amount of damage, but it's more of these shots per second than the damage done. These things also, you remember, have a nasty habit of after being rapidly shot, having to cool down for a minute.
Along with the firepower, does Tyndi remember if this is on a swivel or not, or if the tripod is just solid and immobile?
You would know that these are carried.
Oh, they're carried. Okay.
They're not like
Oh.
an actual machine gun. There's no kickback on these.
That is true. It's
Okay.
just gas.
This is aim and point.
all the gas
I was-
forward, but
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I was
Yep.
picturing something like
scarier.
yeah, something requiring a tripod. Thank you.
No,
Thank you. No, good call. You just put the fear of God into me.
as you kind of look at them too, you can see that not only do these guns provide a massive amount of firepower, you see it also projects a small shield around the trooper.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Mine.
As they all kind of look at you, go. Many of them kind of just nodding respects to Rykon in his outfit as you kind of make your way towards the door. You see a camera kind of poke out and look at all of you, and then focus back onto Rykon as you hear through the speaker, "Oh, we were not informed of a visit from someone of your command.
Would I be an effective hunter if you knew I was coming?
No, of course not. Of course. We will. We'll open doors immediately.
You will.
As you kind of see after less than a minute, the doors kind of open up as you are brought inside. Also, another big map, just for warning. You are at the bottom. As you can just see, to the right of you is another heavy gunner stormtrooper, and to the left of you is a stormtrooper hunter. Zim, they have not seemed to notice you yet, but now that you are close, I need you to make me a stealth check, as they can now they could hear you.
Or smell.
Well, concerning the what? The armor's bulky property. 21 still.
Good job, Jeff.
Ooh.
Very nice.
That disadvantage doesn't matter
Plus
when you
eight
got a
to
plus
stealth.
8.
Yeah. Zim, calling upon all the training that you have received in your life from your mentor, you quickly start to hold the armor in places that you know to help it stop the jingling of it.
I do that Blues Brothers tip to toe.
Yep. As you slowly make your way with the party down this passageway, you see the two troopers behind you kind of form rank behind you. One of them falls in line with you, Tyndi.
Mm-hmm.
As you go. As you kind of look across, you see the massive amounts of cages, a bunch of different Wookiees, all of them wearing the collars. All of them just kind of looking at all of you as you pass. Some of them look like they want to fight, but many of them look like they have just been defeated.
Mm-hmm.
As you kind of make your way...
Can we see through the cages to the next columns?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so it's cages, not walls. Good.
Yeah, these are full-on just metal cages.
Rykon, get in
Just
front.
metal.
You're supposed to be in
Do
charge.
the cages appear to the naked eye to be electrified or anything like that?
They do.
Gotcha.
That you hear the stormtroopers kind of give a small warning to you all, going, like, careful not to touch them. We have to electrocute them so, they don't have a chance to reach through and grab one of us.
Now you've
That's
just
very
reminded me
smart.
of something.
That's very smart.
We're here to do a surprise inspection of your critical systems and your arms and armaments. Please first escort us to your armory. If you're insufficiently armed, we will remedy this.
Unfortunately, you, Mr. Inquisitor, we are not given much of an armory here. We have no designated room. We are told to take our equipment and to maintain it more than anything.
I look to Bridge, I tell him, record that in case they prove favorable.
There's just a red light blinking on my form.
Yeah, affirmative booping.
They notice it, but they just kind of look at it and go, oh, they're definitely being logged on
Cindy
this. Oh,
tilts their head under the helmet with that body language of...
no. Of what?
What?
You cut out.
The body language of like, ooh, this is awkward. This is painful to watch. Just
Yeah.
like that pity for the subject.
Yeah. Remember, you're nameless stormtrooper number 5. Hush and march.
I'm literally just using production values to make a light start blinking on me as if it's a record light.
Here's what they're doing. As suddenly, they kind of say to you, Rykon, they're like, if you'd like to, you could talk to the captains up in the towers. They control the base and everything. Obviously, besides you.
I look at
They-
them and I raise an eyebrow. If I were to go to them directly, I fear this inspection would become less than accurate. Do us a
very-
favor and escort us to your generator room. My droid will run diagnostics on it from there.
Very, very well. They, instead of taking you towards either side, they start leading you towards the back. You start to head towards a more secluded part of there. You pass a cafeteria and a kind of a. You see to the left of you another stormtrooper barracks. You kind of go down this hallway. You start taking a right, and you go through a door as you see these large electrical appliances, and they go. These are the. I just want to point out I don't have a map for this one.
Yeah, I know. I expected most of
Understandable.
this to be theater of the mind.
Yeah. They're like, we don't. But this is our main power source for the facility. We have the backup generators, of course, that are buried, because if something goes down, we don't want the Wookiees to just start trying to rip us apart. But this typically holds things to the main comm links and the main things throughout the facility. We actually had to get one back up running last week for the frozen yogurt, but
Good to know. If you would stand guard outside, we will perform our diagnostic. Watching us will just make us go slower.
One quick question, bro.
roll me a persuasion or deception.
Deception.
Any chance I can give a help action on that?
As you were seeing
Dress
this, their
like
lackey,
a
I will
stormtrooper?
say yes.
Okay, hey, advantage. Let me hit the thing. 21.
Oh!
Sheesh.
Rykon's a liar. I built a liar.
As you say that, Tyndi, you kind of step up to them and gesture with the rifle out, as if because as if you're just a superior, and they just kind of look at each other and nod and look at you, and they start stepping out of the room. Micah, what was it you wanted to say?
I didn't want to interrupt you, but while we were walking down the hallway, these troopers here at these doorways over here, what are they outfitted with? Is that the flamethrower troopers, or is that something different?
They look like they're regular rifles, but they are wearing Death Trooper armor.
Oh. Okay.
It seems that they are the elite here at the base.
Interesting.
I would
You
also
see
like
that the
to-
armor looks thicker, but it looks more flexible in the joint areas, probably for better movement.
It's not ceramic.
Yeah, it's not like the typical stormtrooper armor.
Okay, so they said this is the main generators, but they have backup ones that are buried.
Yes.
Well, it's simple. If you really wanted to, Micah, you could maybe try to rig it to remotely overload and boom.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe either getting this to turn off, or if there's a panel in here that is connected to their system in general, seeing if there's just an all-door release in general.
Do what you gotta do. My job is to get you in here.
I would say give me an investigation check to see if you can find anything.
Okay. Come on, smart robot, do smart things. Yeah. Oh.
Actual one. As you kind of look around, you are very much certain that no, there's definitely no way to access the electrical controls in here. It's just the generators.
Okay. Were the locks on the cages electronic?
The locks look like regular locks, but you gather that to cut open all the cages would take an immense amount of time. But it's possible. You also would theorize
It
probably
is also said that they could reach through the cage bars if it wasn't electrified, so...
Yes. It is also stated...
Tindy would also would just point out that if the cages remain electrified, those are surfaces that any trooper we want can be forced against, like in terms of using our terrain to our advantage.
That is true. I would also state, though, that with the cages being electrified, you would know that it will clash a bit with the lightsaber.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, what do we feel like? What do we feel like is the best way to approach this? Do we want me to try to set up maybe an explosive or a system to where the generator gets turned off, to where maybe we're somewhere else in the base and then the power goes out?
I think a timed explosive would be most advantageous.
Yep, because if you turn it off, what stops them from turning it back on? If you blow it up,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way for me to sabotage the backup generator's connection from here at all?
I would say with a natural one, no.
Darn it. I
You
knew that
will
would come
take
back
out their
to me.
communications if you do this.
Okay. So that would be important. Okay. Then I will attempt to set the generator to overload in... what do you say? Maybe like 10 to 20 minutes?
maybe a little longer.
Like half an hour?
Yeah.
Give us time to
Broden.
get a snack from the dining room, maybe?
Broden,
You
how
probably
much
could.
longer would you say that the cloaking device has?
If you use the
That is
cloaking
something to
device, you probably at this point, you're about 20 minutes in, I would say. You probably have 40 minutes left.
Well, Micah,
Oh, yeah,
not
I
just
did-
that, gives us time to get away from there, so make it look like we didn't do it.
No, I understand the idea of doing that part. I could set it to overload in half an hour, and when we come out, you make mention to him that it seems okay, but we're gonna get it updated soon, or something like
Yeah.
that. Like I had to fix a loose connection in there, and
Yeah,
they're gonna
so
we're gonna send.
get it fixed sooner than later.
Yeah, we'll send a crew out here after we file our report to properly replace it.
Good call.
Okay. Then, Broden, I would like to set the generator to overload over the course of the next half hour.
All right.
Uh,
I'm gonna need a technology check. Anyone
on,
who
let me
is
see if I
proficient in
have
technology can assist.
Jeff, help him.
Okay. Yeah, I'll help them.
Yeah, I'll say this will not break your invisibility because it's not combat.
okay. Then I shall endeavor for the technology. There it is. Kablamo.
24.
Nice.
24.
Yeah. You're kind of getting into the system. You're like, all right, yep, and there. As you are easily able to make this thing slowly start gathering more energy than it needs. And you're pretty sure that in about 30 minutes, I think is what you said,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
this room will probably burst. You will see probably some signs of that as you go on, you reckon.
Lights just flickering.
More like lights trying to get much brighter than they're supposed to be.
And then bursting, and then a loud noise.
Yep.
Reasonable.
So after that amount of time, we leave the room, and I just tell them it is satisfactory, but in 3 days' time there will be a new team arriving that will perform some necessary upgrades.
Yes, sir.
This is a high-value detention facility. Let our technicians handle it.
Yes, sir. Is there anything else you'd like to take a look at? We have the towers where we hold the controls for the collars and the cages. We have the cafeteria if you're hungry.
The control towers would be lovely. Now, Micah, I'd like to remind you, You can suggest anything because you and I speak beep boop. These guys don't.
Well, we don't know
You
if they
don't know
do.
that. That is a case-by-case basis.
If I talk
I'd be
to you,
shocked.
if I talk to you as Bridge, I'm definitely gonna phrase it as me being maintenance, being like, I need to check blankety blank.
Exactly.
I'd already thought about that because I don't know what languages they speak. So you're recommending the tower where the controls for the collars and the locks are?
Yep.
You know that there are
Yeah,
two towers. One that controls the collars, and the other one that controls the locks. It seems they split them so that way, if there's an assault, even if you were to take care of the collars, the cages are still active, and if you take care of the cages, the collars are still active.
Above game, I think we should probably deal with the collars first, because with Wookiee strength, they might be able to break the locks.
Yep.
Right? As you start making your way back out through the cafeteria, you make it back to the area we see currently on the map. As you are taken to the left elevator, you kind of pass the Death Trooper, who kind of just looks at all of you, kind of gives a small nod towards you, Rycom, as you step in.
Yep.
As you are all taken up, and you will be exiting on the right side. The little red things are kind of like railings, as you see there's stairs that lead down into this area. You see a number of stormtroopers kind of just working at the thing. I do have to ask, do you let the troopers that have been taking you around, do they come up with you? Because they would
Probably
try.
because they're leading us.
Yeah.
Yes, but I will tell them that they will be, for security's sake, after we've been announced, they'll be guarding the door outside. Just for extra
Alright.
security.
Then they come in here as one of them kind of shouts out, "Attention!" As all the stormtroopers stand up and turn towards you. You see the captain, who is currently looking out into the courtyard, just looking at the Wookiees as they walk, kind of turn around, walk up to the middle of the room, and then turns towards you, Rykon, and just kind of salutes. He goes,
How much of a walk up here was it?
it was an
This
elevator
a
ride.
tower? Okay, interesting. Good to know.
Yep.
As he kind of addresses you, you see the two troopers that have led you in here, following orders, step back into the elevator and head down. As he kind of looks at you and he goes, Inquisitor, I'm surprised you're here.
That was
What?
the point.
Is the Emperor not satisfied with...
Surprise inspection, given the bumbling idiot that was stationed on this planet before. We thought a more careful eye was necessary in the Inquisitorius.
Right. We did hear about the lab recently.
Indeed, this planet has been nothing but a cavalcade of failures to His Imperial Highness. So if you do not mind, we'd like to make a thorough systems check, unabated
course.
by your workers.
Of course. Men, step away as they all make their way here.
Yep.
As he will step here and he will just kind of gesture to you to the Whitmans.
I just gesture bridge forward. Do your work.
Just to the affirmative of beep boop.
Yay.
I will say, you do hear the commander look at you, Bridge, as you go by, and he is able to say in binary, it's like, please make it work quick. We have to keep monitoring the surroundings.
Well, considering I also,
Efficiency keeps the empire running.
since I also speak beep boop, it'll take the amount of time it requires to get the job done correctly.
Yes, sorry, sir. Of course. Yes. All right.
What you doing, Micah?
What? Yeah. What are you trying to do?
So, from this controls the collars. I'm assuming it also just has information on it, and I'm guessing I can't turn the elevator off.
From there, no. You'd have to get into the console next to the elevator.
Okay. I don't think I could put a time release on the collars and not make it noticed, because that would be a bit...
No. As soon as you turn off the collars, it would be a rather apparent. Granted, as of right now, these are the only people in here. So.
Yeah. About how much time is left on the generator?
This has taken about 15 minutes. You have about 15 minutes left before it goes.
Because if you can time the collar off with the generator explosion, you can try to blame one on the other.
Yeah. I was also
That's a good idea.
I was also thinking, because communication will go down... Well, I'm assuming you meant, like, outward communication, not personal comlinks communication.
Yes.
Because I do have an ability called Hack Communication, and I could blow all of their transmitters in here.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll just copy and paste it just
All right.
so we have this as information. Because this is one of the things that's on my rig right now.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to do that as well. Then once the
Well, it only takes
Yeah.
a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's within 60 feet, so I could get everybody around here. There's not a limit of how many I can do it. It's, it's just all of them within 60 feet, and they'd have to make a con check, but I could just pop all their communication and make it so they can't call down to downstairs.
Mhm.
But if I want, what I'm thinking is that I'm going to try to time it to go to release the collars in the same time as the generator going down.
All right.
But if I fail at that, I'm going to use this to turn off their communication if they start getting hostile towards me.
All right. So you're going to try to time it to the system going down, and you're going to try to, if they get hostile, jam their communications.
Yep.
Yeah, because that way they can't call people up the elevator, and we can deal with this one room at a time. This is the only time I can use this ability today, because it's a once-a-day thing, but I feel like this would be a good use of it.
Yeah. Yeah, being
Alright.
said, Raikon will just make his way to the center of the room, just pretending to inspect.
Do you walk over to a desk and just put your finger on it for dust?
No, I inspect their formation and their armor. I.e., I'm within 5 feet of a bunch of ranged guys.
Mhm.
They don't question it either, because technically, yeah, you are their superior in this idea.
Mm-hmm.
What is on these screens here, out of curiosity?
On those screens, it looks like a number of different health monitors for the Wookiees. It seems the collars don't just affect explosive, but it takes track of their current health.
Monitors.
Broden? We took
Yes.
Darth Helmet's lightsaber. Did we get one of the spinny ones?
The agreed upon thing between you and Darth Helmet is that after you took him to...
Oh, I thought we were using
thing.
it for a prop.
Nope.
Uh,
Okay.
That was the one thing he would not give you because that was part of the previous agreement.
Yeah, the only
Uh,
thing is Crystal. I'm like, do I have the spinny saber now?
I was tempted to say he's probably not skilled enough for the spinny saber.
Yeah, no one is. That's a
he
death
definitely
trap.
had a spinny. He definitely had a spinny saber. It's just more of he's not willing to give that up until he's off fucking Kasyyyk.
Which is fair, but those things are a death trap.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But just imagine
Uh,
flying Raikon.
I also appreciate the agreed upon name of the spinny saber.
What else do you call that abomination?
Probably a name for it.
So I'm gonna need a. What would be a good challenge for this? Because you were trying to time this at the same time as the bomb. I would
mean,
say roll me
I
a
would
deception
say
check
check.
to see how long you can stall this before they may start getting a bit suspicious.
Can I help by just shouting out a bunch of Imperial rhetoric?
Yeah, I would say you could.
I may not be able to roll for you, Micah, but I'm gonna do my best.
I promise
this
you
would
nothing
this
with
would
this.
this would at least distract the regular troopers because the captain at this point would assume that it's his troopers being mauled out, not him. Because that's just kind of how it happens.
I have been doing my best.
You know
in
what?
the
I've
firing.
yet to really play a charisma character. Maybe next character I make should be a charisma character.
Yeah, Mr. Plays a warlock
12.
without charisma.
12. Let me roll something. Add 3 to this.
Suck
think
this.
And
10.
you time it perfectly. The captain just kind of seems to be more enjoying watching his troopers get mauled out and not him.
What a jerk.
He's a captain. In his mind, he's earned this. As suddenly, you turn off the collars as you all hear the large boom down below as the lights in the room gets very bright, and then nearly all of them shatter. The room is not pitch black because you still have the daylight from outside from the window, but all lights in this room have just gone out.
We got a few minutes before Zim comes back to visibility.
Yep. And suddenly all the troopers are starting to get very frantic
Mm-hmm.
as they're trying to look around. The captain is going to come make his way over here. As he is going to look at the screen, hearing the explosion, seeing the lights go off. The computer's flicker, and then the backup generator starts kicking on as he's trying to see what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
As he's going to start making his way down, as he looks out into the yard. As you can all hear from here, every single Wookiee that was out in that yard,
Yep.
that was not in cages, ripping off their collars and hollowing.
So, question. You say he's looking out this window. Is that
no.
is that
You bastard.
glass? Is it open air? Because we're on
It's
Kasyyyk and it
it's
gets warm.
reinforced. It's reinforced glass. You can still try it.
We need our glow sticks, but by then we're hooped.
I'm just gonna keep that option in my pocket because I don't want to spring if my
I got an idea.
colleagues have more stuff to do.
I got an idea to back you up right there, my guy.
Ridge is gonna start, quote unquote, freaking out. Just
Doing R2 screams.
just R2 screams doing circles.
I just look at the 4 soldiers. Are you blind? Get out there!
All right, this is going to be interesting. I need you to roll me a persuasion check versus what his persuasion check's going to be.
Okay.
Because he knows that the collars are not supposed to fall off just because a generator exploded. So I need you to add 4 to this.
Okay, you first.
8. Oh. 12.
Pathetic.
All the
Pathetic.
troopers kind of look between you.
I'm bigger and scarier. Bro, you're doing that thing where your mic doesn't work again.
As you are bigger and scarier, and they try to make their way towards the elevator near them, and you can see they're like trying to press the button, but the power's out, so they're just desperately doing it as they look.
Wait, are we
As
stuck up
this-
here too?
It's not the worst place to be. We're waiting for the backup power to kick back on.
Pretty much. As suddenly, the trooper captain's gonna look over to you two, and just go, "Who are you?"
Okay.
No, not yet,
I'd
not
like-
yet, not yet.
No.
No, because this is salvageable. I am the 7th brother, newest recruit of the Inquisitorius, and boss of you for now. I'm the man you need to be keeping safe here. Deception request.
You can roll deception. It's gonna be at disadvantage,
Fair.
but you can roll it.
Yeah, he is pretty.
18.
18.
Doesn't matter.
Alright, he's gonna roll an insight.
I'm
but
a liar.
Add 2 to this.
9.
Oh.
9.
Okay.
He kind of. It looked like he was reaching for something at first, and then he like almost looks like he snaps out of it. And he goes, "No, right, yes, you're right. You're right."
Let's
I
see how your
apologize.
men perform. As I will also just be pondering out this window.
He's gonna stay at the window, just kind of looking out next to you. The men are sitting there at the elevator. It takes about a minute before the power comes back on, and the men all rush into the elevator, trying to get down there. You were watching the Wookiees shake the towers at this point that the machine gun are using. They're mowing down quite a few Wookiees, but eventually you just see both towers get ripped out and crumble to the ground.
Yep.
As you just see these stormtroopers just getting ripped to pieces by the Wookiees. The captain next to you just kind of looks down at them. You can't see his look on his face, but you could probably tell seems a little horrified.
I shake my head in disappointment. Do not worry, Captain. We'll send you something more competent.
You see the Wookiees start picking up the heavy guns.
Yes. That scene from Andor.
I'm gonna make the advice that before we go down there, y'all take those costumes off.
Oh, yeah.
As you can see them starting to try to bash their way into the base. One of them grabs a giant piece of wood from the towers as they all start using it as a makeshift battering ram.
Tyndi, you must be so proud.
I'm gonna ready a reaction if the captain tries to move away from the window, and I think you know what I'm gonna do.
I was about to say, as he does that, the captain just kind of looks at you, right? Kind of goes, "We need to get down there. We are soldiers ourselves. We need to help the men."
I agree.
As he starts to turn.
Real
Oh,
quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. Assuming my cloaking device is about to turn off right as he's about to leave.
Literally as he turns around.
Yeah, I just want to appear and help Tyndi do what I assume they're gonna do.
Alright. Force push. Alright.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you, friends.
Yeah, so one action. Yeah, very good.
Say there's something I wanted to try to help with this, but if it's too late, it's too late.
I would say that you both kind of were planning this already, so tell me what you were going to do.
Point lightsaber at window. Ignite. Just break the window open for him.
Roll me an attack roll. This will see how this helps.
Saber staff, 18 plus 1, 19.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. So 11's gonna do it, as you swing your lightsaber real quick and then turn it off as the window shatters. What is the save on this?
So
strength
saving throw.
Dexterity?
Must make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex is if they were gonna push an object at this guy.
If it strikes another object, he's gonna hit the bottom lip of the window as he pinwheels out the.
Yeah, but this is more you moving a creature just to push him out the window, more than you trying to move an object.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, he's gonna have to make a strength saving throw.
It's not a
9. God, I cannot roll tonight.
Yes.
Feel my pain.
As he turns around and he hears the glass shatter behind him, the last thing he sees is you, Tyndi, raise your hand as he suddenly flies out the window. As you kind of look down, you realize this is probably a 80-foot drop. And because this does matter, I'm gonna have to roll something.
Good job, soldier.
Is it /R?
You could also use the dice roller on the side.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright. So I'm gonna need to roll 2 more after this. 33 damage.
Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp.
As you look down, as he smashes in the ground, you look down, he is miraculously alive.
Wow.
As he...
Are his legs?
I'm going to tell you right now, his movement speed is not 30 feet anymore.
Good.
I should hope not.
Yes.
He'll be lucky if he makes it to the bathroom.
He's trying to clearly get up. As you start seeing the Wookiees on the ground start taking notice of him.
Oh.
He starts pulling out what looks like a frag grenade, and he starts throwing. He gets about 2 out, and he starts pulling out his blaster, starts firing at the Wookiees. He downs at least what you can see is 4 of them, before one of the berserkers just grabs him, picks him up, and rips out both arms as he just drops.
It's like feeding day in the Nexu pit.
Bridge is just looking over. Bridge is just looking over the edge. Can he be recording everything?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yay, the
I
little
mean,
red
he
light.
lied that he was for ages,
Yeah.
so he's clearly had the opportunity to have the idea.
As that happens, you see the Wookiee starting to make progress getting in, though.
I
We
immediately
just see the 4 stormtroopers come out of the elevator and immediately get got.
No, because they are still inside. No stormtroopers have gone into the yard yet.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Is
they are
there
trying to get
anything
through-
else of use that can be done from any of these terminals up here?
I would say besides trying to collect data from them, not as of right now.
Oh, I'll
Okay.
take whatever data I can if I can do that quickly.
Yeah.
I would say you need a little bit more time. You could try to do it quickly. That would take a technology check.
And I'm
Okay.
willing to help him.
All right. Roll a technology check with advantage.
18.
18. You're able to gather a bit of information. You know that roughly that this facility held about 80 Wookiees. That about 73 are left, as 7 have been confirmed to just have died from the horrible conditions. You would gather that in terms of any new information that you could gather just about the planet in general, you would know that a Inquisitor was in fact defeated on the planet not too long ago. Was recovered, though, not killed. And that another Inquisitor has just made their way from Oshus to the planet.
Does it say what name the Inquisitor goes under?
The Inquisitor's name is, right now, I believe, the 8th sister.
The 77th cousin.
It also says it has a small medical chart of them as of right now. It seems that they suffer some pretty nasty injuries, but has since recovered from them.
You don't say.
He. Bridge gets that information, just looks at everybody. You know, our plans usually work. I have no problem with this. Starts rolling towards the elevator.
Bridge, if you point that out again, you become the space toaster. I say following him.
Right.
Still
You
be
hop
more dangerous than some of these guys here.
Yeah, especially if we put you in a bathtub.
As I
You
said,
hop-
still be more dangerous.
back into the elevator and make your way down. As of right now, you see a lot of the troopers. Let me just move you guys over. A lot of the troopers are kind of taking up stances in different areas. You see the troopers down below started making their way up. It seems they're forming firing lines.
On the elevator ride down, I would have asked, do you want me to cast invisibility on...
Oh, thank
Zim?
God, you're thinking it too.
Yeah. If that's what we want to do, I can just cast him on the elevator ride.
Yeah, because they still don't know nothing about us.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I will say, you do notice when you get down there, it seems the Wookiees that have been in this cage have been killed.
That happens.
Oh.
Nobody we knew.
We weren't going to be able to save everybody, so that... We're not heroes. We're just hired.
I'm
Kinda,
technically
yeah.
an arms dealer.
Yeah.
As you see them kind of lined up. As you kind of come down, you see the other 4 troopers kind of just standing around, clearly not trying to be in the way, but at the same time trying to get ready to fight. Because they all kind of turn towards you and go, "Where's the captain?"
He has stayed up to defend the terminals. If those get permanently damaged, it'll be a very, very bad day to explain that to the Emperor.
Roll me deception.
Okay.
But, you know, shouting.
Natural
'cause
20.
Wookiees.
For 26.
One of them kind of looks at the other. That makes sense. The other one goes, yeah, I think that makes sense. And then just is
That
like,
also makes sense.
yeah, as they all just kind of start lining the backs of their fellow stormtroopers.
Now,
I can't
Broden.
find on his argument.
Burden, because it is a nat 20, would I be able to tell a smaller lie within the same roll? It's
Sure.
not even really a lie.
Let me hear it.
Okay, we're just gonna go to the other tower and protect that, because if the cage locks go down, we're hooped.
Fair.
I'm the strongest guy here, as far as they know. I need to protect this.
I was able to natural 20. Every stormtrooper in this area, they kind of nod, realizing, yeah, that
Good.
very sound. As
You know what? I don't know what it is, but he has got it.
as you make your way up to the next tower. It looks identical almost to the other, but a few more screens.
Ah,
You see a
blue.
second captain there with his troops as he kind of
Is
looks
there a
back.
window?
There's not a window in this
Stop
one,
trying
no.
to part 2 this!
There's not a window in this one, no.
Good to
Oh
know.
god, they're alerting.
On the elevator ride up, I would ask, are we done with stealth yet? Should I just burn their communication and us clear the room?
Also, we might as well for this one.
It is beginning to lose its point.
Once those cages get opened, it's a bloodbath.
Yep.
Okay, then I'll wait for Rykon to make whatever introduction he's gonna make, and then I'm gonna pop communications in their heads.
Okay. Now you're willing to hear out my shenanigans, right?
Yep.
Usually.
Promise to try.
Come on, Jeff.
Oh, I'm doing something?
You just stay behind me, buddy. I need someone there.
Okay.
I would say, hang on, as you get to about here, the
Okay.
captain turns back and says, like, no further. I don't care who is here. I cannot let anyone near these computers. That is not just an order from me. That is an order from
Can you
pretty
please
much the highest command.
Can you please put him on a grid square, please? Because that does affect things.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Fine. Surprise attack, so I assume I have advantage?
Yeah, I mean, he does not suspect you. He doesn't want you near any of the equipment.
Okay, good for him. 17.
17 will hit.
Good, I stab him in the stomach. If that's how you
Alright.
feel.
As you stab down towards him, surprisingly, you only scrape the side of his chest as he seems to move with rather graceful movements.
How dare he?
I still did
Um,
12 damage.
Yep, you definitely did. As that
Good
is
to
going to start
know.
initiative.
And I'll just say, yeah, as the stab.
Sure.
Traitor. I'm selling it.
You're trying to tell him the traitor?
No, I'm just gonna call him a traitor, yeah. He's fine. Not gonna let me do what I need to do.
Oh,
Let
Turn
me-
order isn't
Yeah,
up
I
yet.
say
Let me
Casey
turn
turnover's
it
not
over.
up yet.
Oh,
Hey, counted
it's on there
though.
anyway.
Hey!
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a victory. 12.
All right, let me do this.
Could we possibly take a bathroom break before we?
I
get
was
into
just
combat?
about to do bathroom break before we started this. Yes.
I've been drinking a lot of tea. I gotta go pee.
Yo,
That's
good
very
for
fair.
Iron
Coffee
Man,
is
he's
gone.
not a
Yes, coffee is a thing. Thank you.
All right, just done. All right, and we will be right back as soon as we're done with the bathroom break. We got about 15 minutes. Good job with the first tower. Charisma gets you
Our
through.
shenanigans. Yeah.
Your
And my
rolls
co-
allow
we
you to
just
get through
continue
your
with the
shenanigans.
My charisma's only a +2.
Yes,
We
but
sh-
you're
we just
very good at
we hit a
lying.
destroyer with a
Yeah.
light speed ship. We put a bunch of people in a hole in a moving train.
Good.
We just
Bro, my
walked
point
through
is,
a base.
next level, we're gonna get that charisma up.
Good.
Yeah.
You are the face. You are the scary, scary face of the group.
It's a
Well,
very
Tindy's
long
also
face.
the face. You got
Yeah,
two faces, which
I'm
helps
bad
because
cop.
they can. Yeah,
Mm.
I think Tindy has more
Alright.
persuasion,
Yeah.
but
Yep. So,
What the
hit
hell
the
is the
combat
token?
music.
what the hell is the token underneath the?
Huh?
Oh, there's a spider token still on here. What the hell?
Maybe on the GM layer.
Okay, yeah, I see yours. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna touch anything then.
So,
Ominous.
sup, Cappy?
Yeah, because I have 2 Tindys on here, but I'm not gonna delete it because it would probably just delete the other Tindy. All right, Captain is up. Captain Trooper is gonna look at everyone. Sees you 3 grouped up over here, and he's gonna throw a frag grenade. So everyone
Well,
is 10 feet.
Zim hasn't. You can't see Zim yet.
Yep. Zim's not
He
attacked.
still okay. Well, he still sees you 2, and that's still the better option.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Balls.
So I need
What can I
everyone
say?
in 10 feet. So not Rykon.
Haha!
Actually, because he can't see Zim, he's gonna throw it right here. Which I think would still hit Zim. Either way. Because he's trying to hit as many of you as he can. He's gonna throw a frag grenade right here. I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Don't know why advantage was on, and don't know why bless is on, but 12.
Ooh.
12,
12.
I got a 3.
18, 3, yep. Alright, so that is going to be. He throws it out. 3d6. Tindy, you will take half because you passed.
Please
Woo.
no.
I imagine I'll take half too because my score is the same as theirs.
I'm trying to check. Rykon, Zim, everyone but Bridge passed. So
Oh.
A 12 passed?
only 4.
Oh.
Okay, a 12
He
passed.
rolled
Got
really
it.
bad. So yeah.
Let me just.
I just want to make sure, because we still haven't figured
Okay,
out
you're
why I
still
have
invisible.
Infinity Bless.
The
Yeah, I don't know why still.
Only thing we
yes,
could
a
do
tw-
is
a 12
delete the character
passes.
sheet, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah, a 12 has passed. So everyone take 2, Bridge take 4, as he is also going to use his multi-attack to pull out his blaster rifle and take 1 shot at you, Rykon.
That's fair. Reaction deflect if he hits.
He does not hit.
I like to think the blaster bullet comes out and makes a sad droop to the floor.
Kinda.
Surprised the ammo doesn't fall out of his blaster.
That's a gas leak. That's called a gas leak.
Next up on the turn order is Bridge.
I wish.
Bridge, this fucker just
Okay.
threw a grenade at you.
Yeah, he did, but I wish that. I wish Zim was before me because I don't want to break his invisibility.
Wait,
Hold
it's
action?
you attack?
Hmm?
It's if you attack?
If he breaks concentration, it will.
Yeah,
Well-
so just don't break concentration.
Isn't it if I attack or if he attacks?
So
No,
no,
him.
wouldn't he only break concentration if either A, he gets hit and fails a constitution save, or B, he uses another spell that uses concentration?
Or
yes.
if you
I
attack.
thought it was
no.
if I attacked as well.
No,
I
you
would
can do
lose.
whatever you want.
Okay.
Because my
Then,
Dahlia can make someone else invisible
And
and still
then
attack.
fight.
Yeah.
okay. Then I'm going to pop hack communication. I need all of them to make a Constitution save against a
These are going to be the 4 stormtroopers. First.
14.
Fail. Fail.
Fail. Fail.
Pass.
Comms are
Okay,
still
though-
disabled.
I thought it was fail, they're disabled.
Yeah, no. They're disabled no matter what. The save is for damage.
Alright, and this is the captain. 20. So,
Okay,
3
the ones
of the
that failed are going to
stormtroopers.
take four damage as their earpieces just explode on them.
they're going to take how many?
Flat 4.
4, my intelligence modifier.
Alright, so all except blue down here is going to take the 4 damage. As you see, 3 of them just kind of go over and go.
Ah, my ear.
As,
That is my bonus action.
And for your
As
primary.
my action, I'm going to fire a tri-shot on these 3 gentlemen standing right here together.
Alright,
So
go right ahead.
just a big boop 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 firecracker underneath him.
That's already a saving throw. This is going to be for the 2 regular troopers. Pass. Fail. And this is for the captain. Pass.
Well, that one stormtrooper is going to take 2 damage.
Right, that is yellow. And... Alright.
I will announce, so the commander succeeded and which stormtrooper succeeded?
Pink.
Yeah, so they
Okay.
still have their stuff.
Yeah, I will announce that the pink one and the commander still have Well, no, their communications are down. No, all of them are.
Can you click on the ability just so we can double check?
So look right above his tri-shot. Jeff put it.
Okay, you get number of creatures, see within 30
So they
feet.
still have
Essentially the
comms.
last sentence.
Yeah, they still have comms, Micah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
what I
kill-
thought it was.
Focus fire the commander in pink. Don't worry, there's 3 clustered together. I have a plan.
Alright.
I'll just
believe that-
announce that in binary to him, and that'll be my turn. I think I've done enough.
Alright. Zim.
Well,
You are invisible, so you get advantage on your first attack.
I'm gonna move down so that I can have a more clear shot of the captain. And I can actually use a tech power on him for once.
Alright.
And that tech power will be Stinger. On an advantage, right?
Yes, because you were invisible.
18
Better.
visible.
18 will hit.
Nice.
So 6 poison damage, and he cannot regain hit points.
Good foot.
Oh, lovely.
Alright.
But at least until the end of my next turn. Start of next turn.
Still good.
Alright. Is
And
that
that'll
what
be
you got?
my turn.
Alright. I believe Raikon, you were up.
Okay, one sec. Let me read something. Single target. Never mind. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. Here. I'm gonna let Bozo get an attack of opportunity up there. By the way, he's also not on a grid square, and neither is Blue.
Apologies, let me...
You're good, I'm
fix
just-
that.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know, just for the sake of measurement.
There.
Okay, so he can attack of opportunity if he wants.
Green?
Yes.
Yeah, as you go away, he is going to try to shoot you.
Okay. Wait, so that would be disadvantage because
Ooh.
he makes the shot when I'm in 5 feet. Attack of opportunity means... Also, I think attack of opportunity has to be a melee attack.
Does it?
I think so, yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm not sure how it is for the Star Wars game, but in
yeah, saying...
5e normally you have to do melee.
yeah, it has to be
okay.
melee.
Then he'll just make a stock strike again.
Yeah,
So, 20.
that hits. Go ahead.
I know you have to take
For
the
3 damage.
like Warcaster. to
Yes, he
get-
smacks you upside the head.
Yep. So that's fine. I'm going to upcast for a third of my stuff. Let me get the thing.
Well, this is going to be scary.
Yeah. Because I hit everybody but Blue with this.
Oh, no. Hear that,
Dark Side
teammates?
Tendrils, as Raikon's just going to roar, and a bunch of black inky tentacles will erupt. Everybody but Blue make a strength save, or you're gonna take 7 damage, half on a success.
Alright, this would be for the regular stormtroopers. First, green,
Fail.
pink,
Fail. Oh, pass,
Fail.
sorry.
pass, okay. Yellow,
Pass.
pass. And then, captain.
Fail. So he'll take 7, and Captain and Green cannot take reactions.
Haha.
Alright, so...
And just to keep everything funny, now this entire cluster has disadvantage on all ranged attacks. As long as there's anyone within 5 feet of you.
sorry, it's not that.
Yeah, it's just they can't
alright.
take reactions.
Everyone point and laugh at him.
Alright,
Alright, that's Raikon's turn. I'm gonna pass it off to Tyndi.
Okay. So, does the captain have any more of those frag grenades?
you do not see them on him.
Okay.
So he does not keep them out in the open if he does.
Okay. Right. So basically, Tyndi is going to hop over the fence and draw their blaster. Keep the blaster in one hand, but ready a reaction in case the captain gets throw happy again.
All right. So you're gonna ready action for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready a reaction. Yeah,
All right.
and that's my turn.
Okay.
All right. I believe that is now the stormtrooper's reaction.
Yeah, the stormtrooper's turn.
Yep. As the stormtroopers are going to look around, and green is immediately going to shoot you, Tyndi, because you were right
Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
And your reaction was spent, so you can't deflect.
So that's
Or
24
use-
for 7 damage.
Okay. Is there any chance I can use Force Shield, or is that using my reaction?
That's
that
a
uses
reaction.
a reaction.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Bugger. All right.
holding action takes action and reaction.
Yeah.
Bugger. Okay. Fair enough. Thank you.
This trooper is going to go over here, and he's going to try to grapple you. Right.
Good luck. Let's see
That's
that.
adorable.
Let's see that athletics, Chief.
All right. Add 2 to this.
Nat 20s mean nothing.
I know.
I can still pass.
You could. Yes. Remember, you had to add 2 to that, so that's 23 right now.
I don't.
Okay. You are grappled,
Oh,
Hey, buddy, you're
shit.
locked in
and
here
he
with
is
me.
going to pull you over here.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, buddy, you're locked in here with me.
Yellow is going to take a shot at you.
Okay.
20.
Okay. That does nothing about me using my reaction to saber deflect, by the way.
All right. 9 energy damage. Saber reflect, reducing it
Saber deflect is d6. Just a
to
minute.
it is.
Oh, I only take 3.
All right. And then blue is going to take a shot at you, Bridge.
please no.
Natural 1.
Yay.
Haha.
And he looks down at the droid. He just can't do it. As
Just the smallest
I
of
become?
beep boops.
yeah,
What have I
small,
become?
small. And he just can't do it.
Yo, look at that
Stormtrooper
wicked
Captain
paint job, man.
turn. His turn now. He pulls out his blaster rifle, and seeing the bigger threat, at least he believes, he's going to take 2 shots at you, Rykon.
That's fair. Miss. And just hits.
For 5 energy damage.
This is fine. We're good.
As he is going to back up to here.
Bridge, kill him. Kill him proper. Focus fire. No, I got the scrubs. You get that guy.
Alright. And now it is Bridge's turn.
Okay. Really, next time I get a level, I need to get a damaging tech cast that's not a cantrip.
Yeah, you really do.
Okay. What is the range on this one?
You know who'd be really helpful in this situation? Ozzy.
Ozzy?
Yeah, imagine if I give Jeff more attacks.
Oh, yeah, Ozymandias. So the pink one's got Rykon grappled over there in the corner.
Yes.
Ah.
To your utter shock. Yes.
I imagine it just looks like Rykon's letting him do it.
No.
Oh. I would... No. I was thinking about maybe wire lining the commander and bringing him towards the center, but I don't see an exact use for that right now.
Nah, just try to kill him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Spectrum Ray the commander.
Alright.
I will make it acid damage.
Okay.
9.
He ducks
Oh.
under as you try to splash him with acid.
Fair on you, good man. I'm gonna go up here behind the railing.
All right, is that your turn?
Yes.
Zim, do what you
Alright.
do best.
Well, I can try to attack the stormtrooper holding on to Rykon.
All right.
Let's do. In fact, let's do this. Fuck, 11.
That will not hit.
Wait, I clicked the wrong move.
Would it have changed the damage die?
It would not.
Then 11 will still miss.
Damn. Alright, well there goes my idea.
I told you, focus fire the captain. I've got these guys.
Okay.
I really do, because grappling doesn't give me disadvantage on attacks.
Alright, well that's my turn.
All right.
Well, this person chose a really wrong day to be alive.
Well put.
Well, so bonus action Juyo.
All right.
First attack on pink. Gonna be a 10, which misses.
Yep.
Second, it's gonna be a 9, which is
Misses.
worse. It's fine. I'll be here. They will not
It's-
kill me. I promise you this.
To all of your shot, this stormtrooper is doing the works.
Yeah, let me keep them busy. Kill the guy with the communicator.
Yeah.
Tyndi, you got 2 with communicators.
Yeah, one of them's
Who
busy
have
holding me.
communicators? Okay. So this guy has a working communicator, and the captain has a
Nope.
working communicator.
Pink and
Yellow.
Pink one.
Oh,
it's
pink.
pink
Yellow
and captain. That's what I said. One of them's busy holding me.
Yeah, pink and
All right.
captain.
If he tries to use the communicator, I'll just start screaming over him.
I'm gonna go ahead and magic missile. I mean project at this stormtrooper here.
What? All right.
Best spell ever.
1d4 plus 1.
You get 3 of these. I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'm just seeing what the damage is gonna be for all 3. 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, so you roll 3
Oh,
d4s.
that's beautiful.
Ooh.
Okay, so you know what? Let's put 10 points of damage on this stormtrooper and the other 5 on the captain.
Oh,
That's
so
not
you
how
roll
that
it.
works.
No, you roll it.
You
4
always roll
times.
each
And
one.
Yeah.
Oh, boo. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
That's just how the spell works.
Yeah, yeah. So you have to roll the d4s. 2 more d4s. Plus 1.
Okay.
Alright, so... If you hit him with all
The
of them...
captain 5 and the
right.
stormtrooper 6.
Stormtrooper's still up.
That math.
And that's
Oh,
my
okay,
turn.
never mind. The ones that are the +1, I was gonna say math.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Pink is going to attack you, Rykon,
Okay.
with a stock strike. I believe at advantage.
That's not how grapple works. You had it because of a feat.
I get so confused because of it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It just makes your movement speed 0?
Yeah, that's all it does.
Yep.
It's vanilla awful.
God, it is. Alright. 9.
Nope.
Alright. All 3 of them are going to... Well, these 2 nearest you, Rykon, are going to take a shot at you.
That's fair. I probably
Uh,
deserve it.
You've done terrible things.
For only the first one hits.
For 5.
And deflect. For 4, so I'll take 1.
You'll take 1.
Yep.
One trooper is going to take a shot at you, Tyndi. 19. So you will take 4 damage.
Ow.
Hello?
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. Yeah, okay. Even if I threw up shield, it wouldn't be enough, so... Okay. That stinks.
Alright.
Thank you.
Stormtrooper Captain's turn. Looking pretty confident. He is going to take. He's going to step up here, and he's going to take a shot at. 2 shots at Zim, actually.
All right.
A woof.
Yep, both would hit.
For 13 damage.
All right.
He's kind of like, we got this. We got this.
Quick, insult his face, mama.
As it is going to be your turn, Bridge.
Good. I will once again try for the spectrum ray on him
All right.
of acid.
All right.
15?
15 will miss.
Darn it.
Jeez.
Yep.
Oh, I got
So
it.
I got-
He dunks again. Dunks under again.
Well, that's all
Alright.
I got for right now.
Then I believe it is Zim.
So I guess I'm gonna mark him as my quarry.
Good job.
All right.
And-
He is marked.
And before I attack him, I'm just gonna say I tuck down his giant zombified Wookie. You've got nothing.
All right.
The giant zombie Wookie. Was that your mom?
Is there any bonuses you get to that, or no?
Check all your stuff, because you are the Space Ranger.
Yeah.
There's that.
Is the captain dead? Oh no, he's
There's-
marked. Okay.
No.
And there's
Uh,
that. So that's +2 for my intelligence, pushes it up to 15. Then there's the quarry die, so D4.
So, yeah, 17
Just
total?
17.
17 will hit.
Okay.
You hit him with your wrist rifle for 12
Well-
damage.
That's some Rycon numbers, my guy. Good job.
That is.
And I think that's all I can do on my turn.
It's good enough.
All right. As that hurt him pretty bad. Now
I
it
guess
is.
real quick, before I did attack him, did he take any damage before this?
Yes, I stabbed him in the stomach.
Definitely.
Okay, well then I get another D8.
Okay.
I'm so glad I jumped him.
All damage matters.
A 1 is a good.
Every bit helps.
It's
Yep.
better than nothing.
All right. That is his turn. Raikon.
Hey, what are the odds this guy's intelligent? Guys, what do you think? Just peanut gallery for me.
He's a
Storm-
stormtrooper, so
something
probably
that
not.
high.
And give me a then give me a DC 13 inch save from the captain.
Oh, the captain. Sorry. That's not the captain.
Yeah, it's not the captain. Haha!
That's ironic.
7 psychic damage.
The captain is done.
And I've dissonant whispered him, so into the corner.
Yeah.
Farthest from me would be actually the farthest from me is this corner.
He runs over here. Yeah, he literally has just enough speed.
I
I
will
don't
then
think he
bonus
would have been
action-
within my attack range when he was
No,
moving
he would
through my
not
dump.
have.
No, also it's
By
a
the way-
forced movement, so it wouldn't count.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna seed as a bonus action.
All right. He is also now bloodied.
Cool. I'm back up to that number, and I'm good. I'm cozy. This guy's got big muscular arms.
You feel so safe
Alright.
in his grasp.
Tyndi.
Okay. So I'm gonna force throw this chair at him, and we're gonna roll 2d8 of force damage when it hits him. And that chair smashes into the captain for
Do you
10
have-
points of force damage.
Does
He's got,
he? Do you
there's
have
got
to roll
save
for anything? Or?
involved.
Yeah,
it's
there
not
has to be a
auto
save.
damage.
Let's see.
There's very few spells that are just auto damage.
Just magic missile, and I think acid splash. No,
Yeah.
acid arrow,
Actually, early, yeah.
because that one's so mediocre.
Strength saving throw. On a failed save,
On the failed
Was-
save, the
is-
target is pushed. I think it's
I,
dex. if
I
you're
think
throwing
this
an
is a
object.
dex save
Yeah, this is
for this one.
it's dex because something is hitting him. He's not being moved.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Dex save. 16.
Pass.
So
I mean, I guess that saves.
So he'll take half then.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey, at least it's for half and not save or suck.
Yeah. So he narrowly avoids getting hit by it completely.
Holy.
All right.
5 damage is still pretty great.
It is.
Mhm.
That's my turn.
These stormtroopers are just looking at you, Raikon, going, "Why the fuck aren't you just going down?" As one's gonna try to stock strike you again. 14.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
As the other two are going to take shots at you. That one's gonna hit.
Not 20 will hit, but I'm still gonna deflect as much damage as I can.
Well, the 0.
Oh, okay, no, that didn't actually roll anything. Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought he somehow could roll a 0.
No. So
Okay,
9
so
damage.
9. I'm gonna take 3, and we're gonna call it good.
all right. This stormtrooper this stormtrooper's gonna take a shot at use them because you're just the closest one there. 23.
That hits.
8. These guys are doing fucking better than the gosh damn Wookie.
Well, this one has a gun.
As
Indeed.
it is now the captain's turn. I'm a little annoyed that you forced him into a literal corner.
Bring it on, Chief. I literally will not go down.
Mm-hmm. Can anyone hear
Sorry about
Broden?
that.
Nope.
Headset died.
Oh no.
Quick,
Can you
Micah,
hear me now?
make fun of the
Yeah.
captain's
Yeah, we
space
can hear you.
mama.
Okay. Raikon, he's gonna take 2 shots at you for doing that.
Okay.
Hey,
Thank you, sir.
One.
May- Okay, one of them hit, but I do say thank you, sir. May I have another?
well,
I'm still alive!
Dear good. How much health do you have?
A number!
Yeah.
Okay.
they're just trying to get down where they believe is the biggest target. But
Okay.
I am
the
doing
biggest
my
target
job.
is big for a reason.
I'm doing my job. All of you do yours.
I'm gonna, because it's been a while since I used Bridge, I forgot about it. As a bonus action, I'm gonna use my electronic warframe platform, specifically for the targeting. So any of my allies within 5 feet of me are gonna get a +4 to their first attack, ranged attack each round.
All right.
Because Raikon's over there doing his job, I'm gonna do my job, and I'm gonna shoot him with a back-to-pack, and I'm gonna go ahead and upcast that to second.
All
Just
right.
remove the 3 points.
Both of these aren't level things, right? Or these are different. These aren't tech points.
No, they're. He's
Back-to-pack
the
is
bad
tech
is-
points.
The
The other one's a
just an
class
ability.
feature.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Just wanna
other
make
is
sure.
my subclass ability. It's just an aura I have now, and as long as my allies are in that aura, they can add my intelligence modifier to their first range attack, which would be a +4 because Bridge Smart.
Okay, so 2d6 plus your intelligence. What's that?
Yes, 2d6 +4.
Okay, it's your thing, so you roll it.
Okay. You're gonna get
15.
15 health back as I just shoot you up with some go juice.
Raikon's big chillin' right now. He's just cozy.
Raikon's just kind of like lean back into this at this point. He's just kind of like,
I whisper into his ear,
Uh.
I cannot tell you the last time I was held.
So Bridge opens up a slot on his head and pulls out a little dish that starts rotating, and it's just feeding information to my allies' communications as
Yeah.
I open up a front slot and just shoot a syringe at Raikon.
I don't know why, but I laugh at the idea of the sentence cuts there. It just starts feeding my allies.
yeah.
No.
Have a sandwich.
All right. That your turn?
Yeah, I will say that my allies would know that it's only 5 feet from me, so if Tyndi wants to get that range bonus, he is going to have to stand next to me.
Noted.
All right.
But going into Zim's, his first attack is going to have a +4 to hit.
Oh no,
You know,
Tindy's
upon
been
his +4
pretty
and his
terrifying
+2
as
and
is.
Yeah. Really just got to hammer it in there.
All right, Zim. I don't think you can miss. So take your shot, whoever.
Yeah, might as well take another shot at the captain.
All right.
20,
You don't.
27.
You want to add your plus. Two.
Yeah, no,
two
just keep
D4s
adding up.
and
It's
the-
funnier.
So yeah, there's the plus 4, so 27, 29. Then there's the quarry die. So 31.
Fortunately, that's gonna miss. No. All right, roll the damage.
11
Big
plus
hit.
the 1d8 if he's not already dead. So 17.
Eeps. You see him recoil from that one
Good.
as he's looking pretty hurt.
Oh,
that your
that's
turn?
my turn.
All right, Rykon.
I wonder what this guy's stomach looks like. Let's find out, Pink. First attack, 7. Second attack, 15.
That will hit. Finally.
Okay, so 8 plus my d4 of Necro. Take 10 damage as I'm going to go straight through the tum-tum.
All right. You whisper what you said earlier to his ear, and he goes, "Huh." And as he let goes for just a second, you reel back with the lightsaber, and it just right in the stomach as you pull down, and just he falls over dead.
Cool.
All right. Rykon is free.
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's
All
it.
right.
I'm good.
Tyndi.
Tyndi is going to move back beside Bridge, and using Force Throw, is going to chuck that planter at the captain and try to smack the ever-loving crap out of him.
All right. He's gonna make that dex save.
Oh no.
9, so he takes full.
Okay, so let's
He was
roll
not
those
expecting
2d8.
the plants from the.
No one
in the
expects
back.
the potted plant to the dome.
Oh, so that's a lovely 12. That's a
Oh.
dozen.
damage.
That's a...
They just wanted to liven up the place.
Captain.
It
Look,
really
Screw your
ties the
feng
room together.
shui.
Captain looking real fucking bad. As the troopers turns, they want you away from their captain. This one's gonna come here and he's gonna take a stock strike, +2. Add to this.
That's fine.
8.
I'm just gonna duck. I thought so. My ducking is ducking the potted plant. Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah, as you duck the potted plant, come in as it hits the captain, dirt flies and gets into the stormtrooper's visor. He misses.
Oh, I was no. The miss is me ducking away from the plant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the plant comes out of it because all. I remember all turns happen at the same time. It's just.
I know. I like to imagine this is how it happens.
Oh,
It
yeah.
hits the thing. The
just
dirt from the
Looney
plant hits-
Tunes.
Yeah. It's a whole Albert Costello routine.
Yeah.
These two are gonna take a shot at you.
Why I oughta.
Neither of those, I believe, hit.
That's fine. Performance issues happens all the time.
Really just trying to go for that tank.
1 and 4.
And there's 4 of you in the room. None of them ever hit me.
Figure something out here. Hang on.
Might make me Google who the hell Cam Door is.
That
The ninja guy?
guy's from Operation Overdrive.
As you see the stormtrooper captain looking horrifically exhausted, pulls out his communication device.
Pussy.
Don't you do it.
Because it's at the top of the round, you also hear from in the distance. And ironically,
We hear
Got
what
you.
in the distance?
A plane.
not a plane. It sounds like a giant door collapsing in.
Oh, good. They
Sounds
finally
like
got
the
in.
Wookiees made it in.
Vive la resistance.
Ironically, I had a countdown timer on that for how many rounds, and you got him also down to the amount of health he would call out for backup at the same round.
But
So-
gentlemen, what about the stormtrooper attacking the Wookiees?
He is going to use a bonus action to call down to them. Like, I need reinforcements up here now.
Just hear
And
screams on the other end.
you don't hear screams. You hear heavy gunfire. As you just hear a reply down from one of the death troopers. We're a little busy ourselves.
They're going to get busy.
He's gonna take 2 swings on you, Raikon.
He has his
As
right
he
as
pulls
a
out
space
a
American.
vibroblade.
That's his right as an American.
1 hits.
1 hits.
He's gonna do 6 energy damage to you as he cuts into you.
That's fine.
How much health do you
And-
have?
He's a oh, him or the captain?
Not. I have way less than you think.
Lycon.
I have way less than you think, my guy.
You guys have just been like healing him, and just they have been missing him. He
That
has-
I
he-
don't ever reveal that how hurt I am verbally.
Yeah.
Things happen. I'm fine.
As it is now, the droid's turn. Bridge.
I am the danger.
Mike can't get to that computer.
I don't think I want to do that.
I think you do.
Yellow has not been touched, by the way. I love that.
Yeah.
We'll fix that.
Yeah,
Good
no,
point.
We'll take
Thanks
care
for the
of it.
reminder.
But if he's gone for backup, you may want to get some other guys to delay the backup.
Yeah, but I'd have to go over there next to this guy where he could just be...
Where he can't shoot
Roden,
you for
would
his
it-
most damaging attack.
Yeah, I guess. Would it be a action to just try to hack it and open the cage doors, or how would you rule it?
Because it's the middle of combat, it would start a small clock of 2. You have to wait. You have to do 2 turns of trying to open the cages during the midst of a fight. If you are pulled away or anything, it will reset the clock.
Yeah, I think it might be
Maybe-
best to just...
I can
They
at
do
least
not want
try to take down Yellow while you're working on it.
Exactly.
Can do.
If I do move up there, we're gonna lose the... Y'all would lose my
I
field.
don't
as
think
well.
that matters for Zim.
We're
Just
fine.
Not for Zim, that's for sure.
We're fine.
Okay, then I'll run up and just immediately start working on the terminal.
Alright.
Take.
Roll me a tech roll.
Okay. 11.
11 will get us started as
Yay.
Okay.
we have half the clock filled. As the stormtrooper next to you does look at you. And starts looking at
I
the
just
computer.
roll up and start working and just kind of look at him,
Are you kidding me?
then just look back at the screen.
What you looking at, boy?
Beep boop, mother effer.
Indeed.
As Zim.
Lovely day.
Morning.
Oh,
Show him how lovely of a day it is.
it is going to be a lovely day for that Yellow Trooper. 16.
That will hit.
Blah. And 10.
10.
And he's
He
not
hasn't
taking damage
taken
before,
damage, so I can't do the
No,
D8.
he can't.
but he...
Yes, he has!
The,
Yeah,
No,
My
he's a-
tendrils
he was a-
were half damage. He took 3 before.
right.
Pink, yellow, pink, green. No, sorry. I hit pink, green, captain, and yellow.
Alright, so let's see that D8.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
He would.
12.
Yeah, I mean, he's taken 15 total damage this whole combat. Pretty great.
He is mortal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my turn.
That means it was blue then that had 13.
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't get to hit blue because he was always in this little corner.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's hit blue because he's been in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Oricon.
Well, I'm just gonna pivot around Mr. Capitano. You coward. 11. Not
That will
great.
miss.
10. Worse.
He's
But
sidestepping you.
bonus action Sieve for 10 healing.
Alright.
Micah, health points are a variable, and I got X. That's my turn. Go ahead. Bring it on,
All that
gentlemen.
matters is the last one.
Tyndi.
And I have the half.
All right. So, the stormtrooper in yellow, is he looking bloodied? How's he
Mortal
doing?
means one shot.
Well, yeah, he is mortal, which means he has literally a HP.
Oh, okay. So I would like once again
Yep.
to make use of project. So we're gonna throw 2 items at Greeny and 1 at Yellow,
Good calls.
All right.
and that is gonna be
Let's do the
Yeah, I
first
don't-
2 for green, because
yeah. The
Yellow's
pile
gonna die.
deals 1d4 plus 1 damage. So 1d4 plus 1.
The item thrown at Yellow is just a banana peel right in front of him.
Yeah.
Go on, take a step.
Okay. So
Okay.
he gets 4.
All right.
He gets 5 and another 5. So he
You just
takes
you
10.
watch them both just splatter.
Splort.
Crunch.
Yeah. As both fall.
That's a thing of beauty.
All right. This stormtrooper kind of looking around, looks towards his captain. Captain just looks at him, looks towards the droid. He's gonna try. He's gonna go here.
Don't you do it.
Attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity. He's at full, but you could kill.
6.
Ooh.
That will miss.
I don't
As
gotta roll good. I just gotta.
He's
be
going
here.
to. This is gonna be at advantage because you are trying to do this.
You'll live,
you won't
Bridge.
be able to fight much. So I need a strength save or a athletics check or acrobatics.
Oh.
Athletics
the-
or acrobatics?
Yep.
Yes, because you're being the one being grappled.
Do I have anything? Hold on one moment.
Damn, Micah played Xander and hasn't looked at dexterity since.
Looks at One Piece character. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, give him a minute. He gets to do that next week, AJ.
Yeah. Sheesh.
Do you roll?
No, he's doing
No, I'm-
stalling.
I'm trying to see if I have anything that I can add to it. I don't think I do yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna try the acrobatics.
No, as he's going to use the last of his
Oh,
movement
sheesh.
and drag you away. That's going to affect the death
Sheesh.
count.
That's fine. That's fine. Zim, shoot him in the back of the head.
As it is now the
Well,
captain's turn.
drat and darn it.
As the captain is going to look towards you, Raikon, and he's going to take the two attacks at you.
Please. Now he doesn't have +2 anymore, so miss.
Nope.
And
miss
miss.
and miss. As he's clearly just out of desperation at this
Yeah,
point.
I'm just slowly just batting his wrist, very subtle blocking like Mr. Miyagi.
As that is his turn. Alright. It is up to you now, Bridge. Bridge? Hello?
He's house sitting, so give him a minute.
Yeah.
I told him my HP is a variable. I got X plus 1. Don't worry, Raikon, as always, Raikon's fine.
He's at least took a damage this time.
Yeah, well, it's also, granted, last time wasn't a fight, last time was a conversation.
True.
Also, I have the half-orc thing, so I don't stay down the first time.
I should have rolled that. Okay.
So, Jeff, if you want a bad time, you could get into JJK.
Nah, I'm good.
There's Micah.
Sorry. Had to let the dogs out. Okay. I am gonna stab this man.
Okay.
There's still a knife in there.
This fictional man, for our listeners.
Yeah.
Wahaha.
You mean for the FBI?
In Minecraft.
Yeah, in Minecraft. All right.
He pulls me
roll-
away and just... He pulls me away and just pulls me out of the terminal. The head just slowly turns. Then a knife just shoots out of the back end. Natural 20!
I was not expecting it. Sure enough,
7 damage.
you hear him go, ah! As he's still hanging on to you. But, oh.
You ever
he's now
seen the...
bloodied.
You ever seen the box with just a tentacle with a knife taped to it?
Yes.
Bridge is just flinging the knife around at this guy.
Alright.
Well,
Zim.
gonna go up here. Attack the stormtrooper holding my friend.
Miss.
But I have things. So far just sharpshooter, I think, because that's not the quarry. But I doubt a 13 will hit.
But he's... Oh, yeah. Wait, no, damage doesn't help you there.
It was 13?
Yeah, sharpshooter routine moves it up to 13.
Plus you have flanking. What? Or does he because it's a grappled target? I don't think so.
No, not if he's grappled.
That's what I figured.
Okay.
No, wait. Yes, still grappled because he's not incapacitated.
That
He
is
gets-
true.
Okay, so that moves it up to
Yeah.
15.
So, yeah, so 15 will definitely hit.
Alright.
As you
11.
run that through.
Sing.
As the stormtrooper falls limp.
Alright.
Bridge, you are no longer in trouble.
And with the rest of my movement, flank the captain.
Alright.
Hello.
Catherine's just looking at you right now.
Raikon puts away the lightsaber. I crack my knuckles. And just tell him I'll make this a little fair for you. First punch. +2.
Alright.
So 12.
He ducks.
That's fine. I can't do that twice.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to screw with him.
Tyndi.
Okay, so this body here, I would like to throw it at the captain.
Well, it is an
And-
object now.
Exactly. It does not need to do a strength check, but he will probably benefit from doing a dexterity save.
Yep.
Only if he wants to.
10.
Hmm.
He gets a +6 to those.
Well, doesn't that suck for him?
Yep.
Does a bit. So this is 2d8 coming at you for 8 points of force damage.
Nice.
And
Wham.
you can get onto the other side of the captain, so then we'd have triple
And
flanking.
how do you want to do this?
I would like so. Quick question beforehand: what is this of any importance? This console here?
It just seems to be displaying stuff, not a working console.
Okay.
That's good to
So
know.
I would like to take this stormtrooper who was accosting my droid friend, throw him at the captain with such violent force that the front of his helmet cracks the display, and they just fall in a lovely pile of stormtrooper parts right there.
Alright. And you do. As
Cool.
that ends the combat, I'd imagine you, Bridge, are going to try to get back onto the, what is it? The
Terminal.
terminal? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get those doors open for all them prisoners that
Alright,
don't have
roll me that
bombs around their
technology
necks
check. I'd imagine, Zim, you're going to help.
I will help him.
Alright. At advantage.
Kablamu, 17.
17. It takes you but a second, but you are able to get what you feel is the doors unlocked. as you all hear from one of the comlinks, or the comlink of the captain, Rykon. You hear, "Hey, hello? Come in. The cages, they're opening."
So
Uh,
I'm gonna take my lightsaber, cut it at the wrist, toss it towards Bridge, and tell him to use production values to sound like this guy, and tell him he's got it up here.
He's got it up here?
Because he called for help. He's got it. He's handling this.
You're doing great. I believe in you.
As you do that, you suddenly hear a blood-curdling scream and the sound of a Wookiee hollowing, as all communication just cuts off.
I look at Tyndi, I look down at myself. We should probably get the costumes off.
Oh, definitely. They would
So-
rip you in half.
With this whole intercom system, do we have anything like? Did we see any loudspeakers on the way up here?
Oh yeah, there's speakers throughout the facility.
Okay.
I'll be getting
What was the name of the last camp that we liberated?
I don't think they've had names.
They haven't had names. The most people just call it the laboratory.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
testing facility, laboratory, or a train.
Yeah.
Unless anyone objects, Tyndi would get on the loudspeaker and give the Wookiees a speech of encouragement,
I have the most minor,
giving them the heads up that the head has been cut off the snake here.
I have the most minor objection because there's still a guy we're trying to assassinate.
yeah.
Yeah, we still need some level of
Anonymity is gonna be best rather than lead the revolution.
So you
Alright.
you were also told that if you wanted to, you could try to sneak in by catching the evacuation.
Exactly.
That is happening. So, do you want to head down and try to make it your way there?
Yep.
All right. You make your way down to the encampment. I have not changed anything on this map yet, so
Hey guys, we're over there.
you all would
Oh,
be
no.
on this side.
Help, Zim! We've entered a liminal space.
You see probably about 40 bodies of Wookiees sprawled over.
Good Lord.
They
I
were
mean,
a
you
means to
caused
an end for
you
us.
you caused a massive prison thing. And it looks like they're still coming too. You can see a number of stormtroopers just still dead though. Like,
Yes, they were a means to an end as a distraction. They weren't all gonna win.
yeah, I mean it's war. You can see though they're still trying to hold the lines. You can see what looks like you knew there was like 80 Wookiees in this facility. You gather there is probably still more than half of them left.
Hey, Broden, I have a retroactive I wanted to ask. We didn't get the chance. While they were doing their hacking, would I have found another grenade on that captain?
Roll me an investigation.
Okay. 6? So probably not.
You have not.
Worth a shot. I used to be the bomb guy.
Mhm.
As I'm gonna guess because you're still trying to infiltrate later, you haven't doffed your costumes. You still have them on.
Yeah, probably.
Huh?
Yeah, probably. Who amongst these schmoes looks like they're the most in charge?
It looks like it's probably down between the two death troopers.
Well, gentlemen, I can lie to them if we want.
We could just probably walk past them.
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
kind of.
They have
focused
their
on
hands
prison
full.
Yeah,
break.
they are currently trying to mow down as many of the.
Hey guys, look, a door.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we walk, much like in Family Guy Star Wars, Minnie the Moocher starts playing.
Yeah, it does. As you all kind of slowly make your way past the troopers. It is a bloodbath in here, but you kind of make your way up more towards the barracks. now looks completely emptied. Most of the stormtroopers seem to have either died in the fight or are currently busy loading up the ships in the back of the base. As they're just kind of throwing stuff to each other quickly.
Yeah, as we're heading out, and because this is a completely silent force ability, let me just get a measuring stick out. Yeah, that guy with the machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
Tummy ache.
Okay. Roll me damage. This could actually do something.
So it'll be the D12. I assume he's taking damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. 2. This is a tummy ache at best.
Yeah. Definitely a tummy ache. He does not go down, but he looks like he's on his last leg.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was just a yeah. Okay, let's go.
Yep. As you make your way through, again, you see the people loading up the supplies onto what looks like speeders. And they kind of look all towards you as you walk through. Some of them very clearly on edge. But they kind of look towards you, Raikon, and they look questioning.
I need to get out of here to get back up.
They're like, shouldn't you help the others?
It's a dead man's game. Assume them gone. Save yourselves and us. Essentially, that's a lost cause out there.
Roll persuasion.
Deception, because it's not technically true.
Deception, yeah. I'll take deception.
15.
15. They look towards each other. One of them kind of hops into the driver's seat, and the other kind of opens the door for you all.
And we all hop in the funny speeder.
All right. They kind of load it up a bit more. You start hearing what sound like Wookie starting to actually make their way through.
Yep.
As suddenly you hear the one guy just kind of tap the car like, okay, no, go, fuck the supplies. As you all start speeding off towards the direction. And
just to secure our position, I place my hand on the guy's shoulder saying, fuck the supplies. Imperial lives are worth more than mere possessions any day, soldier.
Yes, sir. You're right. My God. As you kind of make your way out of the base and into the distance, you can just see smoke rising in the distance. As you can hear also the shrieking of what sounds like dozens and dozens of Wookiees crying out in victory.
Neat.
And that is where we're going to end it. Because that's what I got. You have successfully destroyed a Imperial enslavement camp. Pretty early. You will learn this number. You would learn this number later, anyways. They were able to kill roughly 48 out of the 80 Wookiees that were enslaved.
Unfortunate, but it could have been all of them.
A victory is saving one of them.
True. I mean, the camp's gone. So while they did lose half their numbers, the camp is no longer there, and they are able to increase their numbers by 32 Wookiees, which, in my opinion, is probably worth about 10 troopers each. So,
Plus, however much
take all of their weapons.
Yeah, plus however much arms and ammunition. I cry at the fact we didn't get to become minigun merchants. But another day.
I would say the final thing you see after about half a day's of a drive is this massive facility coming into view from the distance. You can see the smoke piles coming up from it as if like a giant factory. And Tyndi and Raikon, you can feel a very familiar presence in the Force.
Batman?
And that's all I got. Sorry that I wasn't able to go for 30 minutes more.
That's
No worries.
You guys
Story's gonna
Definitely-
story.
I think we might have skipped a bit of combat in there, so
You did.
no harm.
Yeah, we blew
But,
through a
like,
lot of it
it
through
was-
lying.
It was hilarious watching you skip through it, so I was like, you know what? I was like, fuck it, I'm down.
How many? Is it okay to ask how many HP the captains had?
Captain
There's, like,
Stormtroopers, because they're one of the highest rankings, have 90.
Oh god, and I just yeeted him out the window. Oh
Yep.
man.
It's why he's. It's one
you
why
got
he was able to
torch.
survive.
His
But also why he
four
just-
legs.
It's also why he was able to take out like 6 Wookiees before they tore him apart.
Yep.
So he was
The
a badass.
minute you said window, I just had it perfectly formed in my head.
The minute I said window, I just went, oh no.
Yes, because you Looney Tunes your way through all these stormtroopers. It's the greatest.
To be fair,
Complain.
That's
Oh,
not a
I'm not
complaint.
complaining.
No, I
I'm
said
gonna
it's
tell
the
you right now-
greatest.
We see it in Star Wars all the time. Stormtroopers are kind
Sure.
of Looney Tune to death half the time.
Ewoks.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, bird.
Also, I
Swarm
would love to
tactics
go
work
back
good on 'em.
through. I'd love to go back through all the videos and just see the body count that your group has, because it's in the hundreds at this point.
Mine's got to be like on the lowest. Most of the time, I just sit there.
I mean, Bridge having
It's very
taken
much-
out
I think-
a cruiser command center probably has a high body count.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Bridge definitely has the highest bounded count,
Mm.
followed by Zim, followed by Tyndi, followed by Rykon. And Tindy's
Yeah,
only
I've
above
killed my fair
Rykon.
share.
Tindy's only above Rykon because you did the whole tree lift smash down on people, which was just a brilliant idea. So I'll give you it.
They don't have to travel far. They don't have to travel far.
They
Nope.
really don't. By the way, everyone who tuned in, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Next session should hopefully be on the 24th, but I can't make any promises. If not, then the 8th of July. That, because I will promise it will happen. Join us next week, the 17th, for our first episode of the One Piece D&D. We have been prepping this for nearly 3 months now. Or at least I have been prepping this for nearly 3 months now. It's going to be fun. It's going to be wacky pirate One Piece adventures. So yeah, Tyndi, would you like to promote your stuff real quick?
I'd be happy to. Thank you so much. This is Casey. I am the DM and producer of Anywhere But Now, a Doctor Who actual play podcast, which you can find on your favorite podcast platforms. When I'm not running those games, I am talking with GMs and DMs and game writers like you on my interview show, The Joy of GMing. And if you'd like to play a game with me, you can find me on Start Playing. We've got some fun things brewing in the future. Very fun. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Tune in to all our other series because they are a blast. Tune into Tyndi's stuff because it is also a blast.
Yeah.
May the force be with you, and choose your role carefully.